Hello, this is Bonnie, and now I will be doing a walkthrough for my CS50 Finance project. We have exported API key, and now we will type flask run. Opening the web page, we should see the login page. However, since we have not registered, we will first register. And to test the conditions, namely, we must provide a username, a password and confirmation that do match. And additionally, my personal touch, which is a requirement that the user must type in a password that is at least 8 digits long and that contain at least one numeric character. So first we will omit the password and see what happens. Indeed, we get an error message that we must provide the password. Now let's register for a password that is that only contains alphabetic characters. We should get the error message that we must provide a numeric digit. So now let's register for a username that actually works, and then we will proceed to the rest of the problem set. So now we have successfully registered and we're taken to the login page. Logging in, we should be greeted by the index page, and indeed we do have an empty index page because we have not had any transactions yet. So first let's explore the quote feature. Here we should get an invalid response when we try to type in a symbol for a company that does not exist. So let's try Harvard. Well, Harvard is a nonprofit institution and a university, so we do get the message that we must enter a valid symbol. So let's look for Apple. Well, so Apple do exist, and we get that a share of Apple Institute costs $261.78. Now let's buy some Apple. So what happens if I want to buy shares and I don't have enough money for that? So let's say I want to buy 100 shares when I only have $10,000. So here the calculation is taking a bit, but eventually we should get the error message that not enough cash for purchase. So now let's only buy, say, 2 shares of Apple. And we have successfully done that, and we are returning to the index page with a list of the apples and then its 2 shares at the price and total cost. Now let's try to sell some stocks. We should only be able to sell stocks if we have if the stock exists, second, we have that stock, and third, we have enough quantity of those stocks to be sold. So let's try to sell 4 shares of Apple or 5 shares of Apple. However, since we only have 3 shares, we are greeted by the error message that we don't have enough shares to sell. So let's only try to sell 2. Here we have successfully sold the 2 shares, and then we now have a total of 0 shares of Apple. So if we view the history, we see the history of our transactions, namely first that we bought 2 Apple shares at this price and this time, and next we sold 2 shares at apparently the same price because the market is closed for the weekend and another time. So this is my project for finance, and I hope you enjoyed the video.